Greetings everyone and welcome back to the town of Karma in Rimworld, where we are going to continue looking around, trying to find more limestone that we can bring in. We've already got it all said to be hauled. I don't understand why it's never being hauled. Most vexing, I must say. Alright, we're going to continue on with the wall over here, so let's see, how many blocks? We're a bit shy on the limestone blocks, unfortunately. It's going to take us a wee while to get all of this done, but we're going to have to try all the same. At this point, we could go ahead and get... let's see... Yeah, we'll go with the limestone door still. Again, it's going to take us a while, but hopefully people will head out and actually bring in some of the materials that we require. The other thing I could do is I could set this to work in at a greater distance. I'm a little bit hesitant to do that though. I'm a little bit hesitant. How have we got on crafting with it too? We've actually got a lot of people set up to do crafting. So these really should be getting priority. Maybe it's one of those times where I just need to upgrade everyone's hauling priority by one. It's going to mean that a lot of stuff will be hauled in, and a lot of other things will not be done for a little while, but it should help us out a fair old bit initially. There we go. Everyone who can go out is now going out, and that is a very good thing. Math machine getting the construction done. Well done you. Very, very well done you. Now then, are there any other locations that we could demolish? I mean, is there a little area up here? No, there is not. I thought there was a little wall up here somewhere which we could deconstruct that was made of marble, but perhaps not. We've got some plant steel down there. That'll come in very useful when we decide to make our ship. Now, let's actually have a look at our people. How are you all doing health-wise? It's minor, and you've also got hypothermia. You know what? You're restricted to indoors. Minor... Also stoned on Smokeleaf, indoors with you. Initial, you're good. You're good. Ah, damn. Everyone is stripped off their gas masks because they are all getting a little bit cold. So they've decided they would really, really much prefer to have warm clothing. That is causing a little bit of an issue. A wee bit of a problem. Initial... That's fine. Minor there. We're almost through them. We've got so many people now. So many people. But we need to make sure that it never goes above minor, because if it does, if it gets to moderate, that's the point where things can, and in fact will, start going horribly, horribly wrong. Now, we are pushing some heat into these areas, which is nice. You know what? This area is actually pretty cold. Perhaps I could go ahead and add in a vent right there, just to help out with that. In fact, we probably want to vent some heat into here as well, and indeed along here, and up there too. In fact, we want all of these rooms to share some of the heating. And in fact, because this is such a large room, we'll use a medium heater here. And given the size of this room, I think it would be reasonable to do the same in there. We won't here because there should be enough heat flowing through. That's what I would imagine at any rate. There we go. Hopefully we can get all of that done fairly quickly. The vents are being set up very, very fast, which is good. Now we just need the actual... Ah, there we go. Perfect. We'll keep this room to 20 degrees. Ideally, and that should start warming up very quickly, and all of the heat will be moved around. How about this room? You know, it's not amazing, I suppose, but it's certainly not bad either. And this room should be set up in the near future. We have got some of that set up already, which is good to see. Now, what we're going to want over here is some sandstone blocks and start bringing that along there. We also want a sandstone door, in fact, so let's get that set up. Once we're down here, though, I don't see much of a reason not to switch to using perhaps slate, because we've got so much slate that we could use. That would make that significantly easier. The main thing is getting the power down there, and once we've got this wall, we can just run power along. We could... You know what? I kind of like having this as a point for entry into this area, so we'll probably run a new wall down there. And then eventually cross there as well. We've got a lot of places that we can hook up to, so it shouldn't be too terribly bad for us. Hopefully, at the very least. Right. Okay, we're starting to see a little bit being stocked up in there. How are we doing over here? We require some more components, unfortunately. And it's probably going to take a little bit longer before we're at that stage. How's everyone doing health-wise? Minor. The main thing is just looking for anyone who's got minor who is currently unrestricted. So I just need to look through for people who are unrestricted. And if they are unrestricted, see what level of toxic buildup they have. Oh, initial. Minor, you need to be indoors. So let's get you in. And you're back onto initial, so you can go out at this point. I'm actually going to swap the priorities back. I don't strictly want people outdoors anymore, so let's go back to dropping all of these to 2s and 3s rather than 1s and 2s. They've done a good job of bringing in plenty of limestone there. We should be okay for a little while, I would say. Maybe a little room in there, perhaps, which would be quite useful. Now, they are allowed to walk out there, and I'm happy for them to continue walking out there. It'll keep them from going stir-crazy, which is actually remarkably important. We are continuing with our research, and it is almost finished. I will probably stop them researching once that's done. Ground-penetrating scanner. Well, actually, got the ground-penetrating scanner. The next thing we would need is the deep drilling, and that's a lot cheaper to get. Alright, go ahead and do that. Now, what can we do? Where would ground-penetrating scanner be? There we go. A downward-facing penetrating radar combined with sonar and magnetic images allows you to detect but not identify minerals buried deep under the surface. Requires a huge amount of electricity. I see. So what would one do with this? Would you just build it randomly and then just hope that it finds something? We'll may find out in the future, but we're not going to worry about researching for the time being. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, we are getting the drill. But then once we've done that, we're going to just wait for a little while. How's everything else going? Everything seems to be okay over here. Very good, very good. Let's go ahead and get the sandstone wall set up, and these things can be hauled as well. There we are. Need warm clothes. Well, hopefully we will be getting to those fairly soon-ish, kind of. How are we doing for meals? I'm not doing particularly well, I must confess. We've got strawberries. They're doing alright. Hot plants, kind of okay. Down here we've got potato plants. 69% grown. We'll be okay. If I have to, I can force a harvest. And that will bring us in enough. But it's not amazingly good right now down there. It isn't amazingly good. Have we got meals over there? No, we do not. We've got plenty of kibble. I may force a harvest of the corn at this rate, just that we have something. Because that is getting quite low. Yes, I think it's probably time for us to force a harvest of corn. So go ahead, grab the best you can from there, grab the best you can from the strawberries as well, grab the best you can from the potatoes, and we'll see what we can do. Hopefully it comes through for us, but it may be a little bit harder than I'm anticipating to get everything back up and running. Right, so over here we are going to want power to run all the way down, and then all the way across as well. Around about here, I'm going to probably have a door there. Well, alternatively, I could run it down, I guess. No, I think we've got enough blocks that we should be okay to have this go all the way through. So we'll dig that out. Actually, the transition here is going to be annoying. We'll see. We could continue going with sandstone. We've actually got quite a lot at this point. Or we could switch over to using slate. We've got so much slate, there really is no reason not to use it. And ultimately we need it to be coming down around there, so... all we need is technically just a wall. I was considering building a corridor, but actually on second thought, just a wall will do. It's going to need 155. Okay. No, it will have to be slate, unfortunately, then. Okay, well, slate's going to make its way down here, which means that we need to make some flooring. So, first and foremost, get the concrete down. And then mark the areas in here that we want to have the paving. Oh, no, actually we want it to be 4, not 2. That's right, so there we go. And then pave tiles. And there as well. Okay, so once that's done, we should be able to run power all the way down just along that wall. And as long as they don't break the wall, then the geothermal will be fine. There we go. Hopefully we'll get all of this power set up. And we can get as much of that set up as we can. Thank you very much, Dewdrop. Very much appreciated. Hannah has miscarried due to starvation. Aww. Poor Hannah. I'm not sure why you're starving. You're an omnivore. Silly thing is, they can quite happily eat this meat. Let's see. Yeah, they're set to indoors. Let me just double check that that zone has been updated recently. Yeah, they can get in there. They can have the kibble. They can have the hay. There's really nothing I can do. They just won't go and feed, and it's remarkably frustrating, but it's one of the reasons a lot of people have been posting in the comments, oh, you haven't addressed the fact that the animals have miscarried. It's because it happens so much, and there's nothing much I can do about it. So after a point, it's like, well, there's not even much point in me acknowledging it happening. I know that sounds a bit bad, but unfortunately, that is the way of the Rimworld. Alright, let's get this all out here, and then we'll have a wee door there, I'm thinking. How are we going to set that up, though? We'll build it out to start with to 3, that's right, yes. And we have 2 doors, so in there, I think it was just paved tile. It has been a little while since I last played. So we're going to need floors, paved tiles, and just run those across there. Pirate Merchant. Very well, very well, very well. NASA, could you please go and have a chat with the Pirate Merchant? Right, let's have a look. We could buy components off them. I think we shall. We could sell... they've got gold juice, which would be useful, but I don't think we will. I'll purchase all of your medicine. We'll sell the charged rifle because it's shoddy. The Megatherium wool fur coat, which is superior but at 15%. Anything else automatically being sold? You know what, at this point I'm thinking I'll just let that minigun go if they want it. The power arm helmet. Don't really want to sell that one, I gotta be honest. I must confess, not a big fan of getting rid of that, but... no, I think this is a reasonable trade. We'll go with it. There we are. And there we go. Medicine and components outside, just waiting for us. Right, a couple of people are at the point of break, possibly. So we've got to keep a close look on that. Initial. Let's get you in. You're fine. You can start going out now again. You do have to stay indoors. Anyone else? You can go out. Until we get back to the point that I have them wearing the gas masks all the time. And that was very nice, wasn't it? I am strongly considering just forcing them to all wear gas masks at all times. It was very, very handy. Oh, my lord. But there's something nice about having people with specific jobs wearing the right clothing for those jobs. Right, deep drilling has been done. Okay, we don't want any more researching done. You can just focus on getting things sorted throughout the rest of the colony for now. Now, what are the temperatures? Temperatures are actually fairly good in these rooms now. Yeah, actually very good. In fact, that one's up at 21. It doesn't need to be. That can come back down. These rooms, you know, they're kind of okay. They're dealing. They're dealing with things. This one is still at 15. This one is at 19. This one is pretty chill. Understandably, it is being chilled actively. That's only 8 degrees there. Wow. Okay, we need to sort this room out then, so that I can put a heater in there and have it venting heat into the other one. Okay, so let us think. We've got a load of slate. Let's go with slate then. And we'll use more floors as per usual. And I'm thinking, what kind of carpet do we want? Maybe it's black that we're going for. So I'm thinking maybe a maroon bed carpet. What? Maroon carpet to match a bed. Oh, right. I see. We'll go with a green carpet? No, I don't think so. We'll go with no, we'll go with blue. I think blue will be the order of the day. We'll have some up there. There we go. And we will then just have we'll actually have random paving around this one. There we are. And then down there we can have a heater. And finally, a vent as well. There we go. That will keep that room nice and warm. Do these rooms not have any secondary lights? Oh, they don't. That's interesting. I must have decided not to put them in as I built everything else up in there, namely the table and chairs. Sure, we can have a door over here, I think. That would be quite useful. We also have these hauled in, perhaps. And this door can just be a regular slate block right there. There we go, right. It'll be a slate door here. A steel door on the inside. We do not have steel. That is quite a worry. Actually, don't take that away until we've actually secured everything else. Otherwise, badness will happen. Alright, well, we clearly need a bit more mining to be happening then. Where's the nearest steel deposit? I don't want to have to walk too far away from the colony. Looks like I'm not going to have much choice there, though. Alright, well, we need to get this done, so head out there and grab what you can. We've got a load of steel up there as well. A little bit of silver there too, actually. We've got actually loads of steel up here. We should be okay, I would say. But that is going to involve a lot of people heading outside, unfortunately. Okay, so how are the dinners going? Well, the dinners aren't going too bad, actually. The dinners are not going too bad. Got some hops, I think. Probably going to be brought in before too long. Yes, they've grown to maturity, so they should be harvested fairly soon. There we go. That's what I needed to see. Let's get this all set up in there. And once we can, we'll build the geotherm. However, we do need to make sure that a small area just above the geotherm is not roofed in. There we go. Well done, everyone. How else is everything going? We're bringing down some of the steel now. Fantastic. Okay. Well, I'm going to wait for all of this to be properly tiled. Wow. That was an awful lot of steel you were carrying. Well played. Okay. Gotten food poisoning from corn. Why are you just flat out eating corn? I believe Nifty was actually one of the dogs. Yes. Of course it was. I haven't got a colonist named Nifty. Never mind. That's fine then. Got all of the hops in there. At this point then, we need a brewing table. So let's go and have a look at that. A brewery. Can I make this out of anything other than wood? No. Okay, well that's fine. We can have the brewery over there, I would say. And what? Oh, the deep drill. A deep crust drilling rig for extracting minerals from deep underneath the surface. Use a ground penetrating scanner to detect the resources. Very well. That'll be something we'll be doing probably a while from now, but it's good to know that we can. There we are. And we can hopefully start producing beer, which would be a big boon for the rest of the colony. I imagine it would make them very, very happy. We've got so much food there, but very little meals, and that is quite the concern, I must confess. Quite the concern. Let's have a look. You're at 74%. These are getting there. A lot more of the potato plants are almost at maturity now. We probably cannot wait, though. So we're going to have to go ahead. I was going to say we might be able to wait, but no, I don't think so. Let's go ahead and harvest everything. There we go. And once all of that is done, we should be fine for food for a little while. I wonder why that got so bad. Maybe having the beer growing, not the best idea in the end. In fact, you know what? I'm going to have this harvested. And I'm going to set this grow zone, this specific grow zone, to... Well, actually, no, I can just change it now. Let's change that to rice, I think. There we go. We'll get that set up right away. We've got some hops, and we'll make some beer, but we won't worry too much about that for now. Right, where are you off to? Ah, you're getting all of the iron from over there. Very well. Carlotta has miscarried due to starvation, despite the fact that there is more than enough hay around, and they can eat it because they are omnivores. Now that is going to start making people unhappy. That is going to make people very unhappy, having to eat raw corn. Well, hopefully you can get more of the harvesting done in the, near future. That can be deconstructed. Also, we can remove this. Then remove it completely. Actually, yeah, take down that roof for now. Right, let's have a look. Indoors, we will allow this area to be considered indoors. All the way up to there. There we go. And we will also consider it part of the home zone so that they will come down here and repair should it be necessary. But the rest of the wall is not. Well, actually, no, we are going to need this wall to be considered part of home. Simply because if we do not, then they won't repair it if it takes any damage. That would be unfortunate for us. That would be very unfortunate. The doors I don't care about, but the power is very, very important to us. On that note, we need to run the power down there. There we go. Now, let's see if we can't get the steel door set up. There we go. And finally, we can build the geotherm in there, along with the power connector. And that should be good. Right. Metal break. Hide in room. Major break risk. Oh, dear. Okay, let's have a look at people's health. Moderate. That is particularly ungood. Initial, moderate. Ooh, you get. Let's actually move backwards. Initial. You can start going out again. You already are. Oh dear, I have allowed it to get that bad. That is very, very bad of me. I was starting to think, you know what? It's been a while since I've checked. I should probably check again. And of course I didn't because I'm an idiot. And now we're paying the price. Well, I'm not paying the price. My colonists are paying the price. And I do feel bad about that. Genuinely, I do. Okay. Well, you're all restricted to indoors for now. At least you're eating strawberries, though. And strawberries, at the very least, will not give you a mood debuff. But we do need the potatoes brought in super bad. Super bad. Our cows need to be milked. There's all sorts of things that's just not getting done, and I'm not quite sure why it's not getting done. It's a little bit of a concern, I'll be honest. Certainly, though, with people not having to go out as much, it'll be a big help, because this was really the biggest thing that we needed to do that was outside. The animals, they're all animal indoors at the moment. Yeah, they should be okay, generally speaking. I'm not sure about keeping the cows, so oh dear. Gutworms. Fern has gotten sick with gutworms. Well, that is rubbish, and we've got a fight starting. Well, okay, NASA started a social fight with Math Machine. Reason? Insulted. What did Math Machine say? She went into a rage and began a fist fight. Insulted NASA. This drove NASA into a rage, and she began a fight. Well, I mean, Math Machine, you brought her on yourself, really. Hopefully someone will go and clean up all of the blood in there. There we go. People are eating proper meals now, and that will start to help a little bit. Oh, we got a raid. Who is raiding us? A group of tribespeople from the Green Crag people have arrived nearby. They are attacking immediately. Well, I'm gonna be honest. If needs must, my colonists will probably start eating them. I mean, it's getting pretty bad. We're struggling for food right now, and that is not a good place for us to be. We've got a chunk of food down here, though. We've got a chunk of potatoes, and that will help out a wee bit, but... okay, well, first and foremost then, defensive positions, please. Go ahead. Everyone else, though, you can stay inside. We probably won't need you. They're attacking immediately. Alright, people are on their way. Good, good, good. Tal, I would like you to go up there. We're more than likely going to see them attacking from the north. Gun, it's fine. Math machine, go ahead up there. I know you and NASA just had a bit of a squabble, but it should be okay. As long as no one goes outside, we should be alright. Gun, really? What's the matter, Gun? Urgently oh, right, okay. Well, very well. Gun, you are urgently hungry. I'm going to undraft you, and I'm going to tell you to go and consume a simple meal. But that is bad timing right now. Bad timing indeed. If you could go and man that gun, that would be awesome. The nickel, if you could go head up there. Right, what you shouldn't be doing is going outside right now. That is absolutely what you shouldn't be doing. So pretty much everyone is now restricted to indoors. Sorry, but no. Get back, thank you. Now you're free to do your stuff. Just until we've killed all of the scallywags, that's all. There we go. Well done. We should be able to make very short work of them. And if we're fortunate enough, we're going to do so much damage initially that they may just bail out. Gun is going and grabbing some grub. That's good. But I am going to need some people down here. So Math Machine, go man that. Tal, go man that. Be swift about it, please. We should be okay. The nickel, head down, because it seems that the lion's share of people are heading down right now. Okay, NASA, you're not actually manning this gun? Oh my lord, you're not. You derp. Right. Why are you outside? Math Machine, you're gonna get your pets slain. This is not good. Can all of the pets please go back? Go back. Go to none. This is bad times. Get out there. Please do not shoot your own pet puppy. That would make me sad. It would make you sad. Everyone would be sad. How's it going, Gun? Are you feeling a little bit better, mate? No, not really. Feeling terrible, disturbed sleep, we butchered human-like, joy deprived, sick, ate without a table. You ate there. You scallywag, you're lying to me. Gun. Go and snort some yayo. It needs to happen. Okay, Buttercup has gotten food poisoning from a simple meal. Well, damn and blacks, in fact. Well done down here, though. Doing a remarkably good job. I approve. Keep it up, please. Have they already broken the door? Damn it, stop breaking my stuff. How's Gun doing now? Ah, he's going around there to sort it. Very well. And they've broken. Excellent work, everyone. You are now all undrafted. Go about your business. It's okay. Just go and do your stuff. Gun should be very happy in just a moment. There we go. Yeah, pretty good, actually. Pretty good. Everything was pretty bad for a little while, but Gun doesn't even know why he was fussing about it all, really. Okay, let's have a look. You're incapable of firefighting, you're a pessimist, and you're a pyromaniac. That is an automatic no. Being a pessimist pretty much is a death sentence. How... Is someone trying to break my... Oh, you're going to break through several doors, aren't you? Well, that is not going to be okay. Very well, let's have a look at who I can set up to go outside. I may need to set up a couple of people to head out. Even if they are a little bit too afflicted by the radiation. Simply so we can get that scallywag down there dealt with. You've still got your wounds. It's unfortunate, but you know, this is what happens when you insult someone and they decide to retort by punching you in the face. I mean, perhaps you would have some sort of defense in saying, well, you know, it's a somewhat unrealistic response. You know, it's not a proportional response to the insult, but at the same time, I'm not sure they care. And I'm not sure I care enough to care either. Cyclically dull, bloodlust, you're incapable of dumb labour. That wouldn't be too great. You're incapable of social, you're also a pessimist. You're a hard worker, you're teetotaler. You're incapable of dumb labour and social, though. I don't want anyone who's incapable of dumb labour. Honestly, that's the part that I need right now. Right. To Nickel, I need you to sort them out, please, before they break all my stuff. Carly's gone food poisoning. That is not so great. To Nickel, if you could go stand down there, you should be able to end their life fairly quickly. There we go. Thank you very much. And then I would like you to go and finish these ones off as well. I know, it's bad, but at least you can end them fairly quickly. I mean, I was hoping you could, but apparently not. Starvation? Lisa is starving. What? I mean, I can't do anything. She's broken. Oh, this is not good. 4 people at minor break risk. This has gone particularly bad all of a sudden. There we are. And if you would please head on up here and then take them out as well. I would be very, very thankful. Thank you. Right, you're undrafted. And everything is now allowed. Let's unforbid everything. We can haul in everything out there if we get the chance. Hopefully. Where's Lisa? Lisa, you still hungry? Food? No, you've eaten. That's good. Good. Alright. Well, major break risk to Nickel now. Why is that? Joy-filled, moderate expectation. Did you like killing people? No, apparently not. Ah, there we are. Your very tiredness is wearing off, and we're getting Math Machine and NASA fixed up. There we go. What's happening there? You're just healing. Sorry, you're repairing from your wounds. You're healing from your wounds. It's fine. In the meanwhile, let's set this up to make wart forever. If we've got it, make it into wart, please. Ah, dread. We're eating raw potatoes. That is not going to make people happy. People are going to be decidedly unhappy, in fact. Okay, well, we've got a bunch of people who can cook. Only one who is the cook, but really I'm surprised that Helen hasn't been doing work. Oh my lord, so many people just on the verge of major break risks. One thing we could do to try and alleviate this somewhat is to add an extra kitchen in there, though. And that may help, so sure, we'll pop that in. We'll also get the furniture set up. And ideally, that will sort things out. It's not as good a place because we don't have the meat right there. But that being said, it might be better if I just moved that butcher's table over here. In fact, yes, that still needs to be built there, but this can now be deconstructed. We'll build a new butcher table just over there. We'll just move these things around a little bit. We don't have the wood right now. Do we have the steel? We don't have the wood, but... sorry, we do have the wood, but not the steel. But we should be able to get that fairly easily enough. It's just up there we need to go and get. Right, hopefully we'll start stockpiling people in there. Oh, are we still cremating people, though? We shouldn't be. Oh, no, yes. Yes, we are. We are cremating them. That is not what I want. Please stop. Oh, dear. You are still butchering them, though. Yeah, don't. Don't do that. It's making people unhappy. Oops. Very big oops. Just store them for now. We'll wait until people are on the verge of constantly breaking. Oh! Someone's had a party! Okay, never mind. Maybe we should use the time now to make all the people burgers we can possibly make. Yes, people burgers for days. People burgers. Get it out of your system now quickly before the party's over and everyone stops being happy. Oh, my lord. You've got to try and, you know, make the most of these events. We'll need that set up there. And then these should be okay. I would like another refrigerator if I could. And I probably can. So let's pop a single refrigerator in there as well. And that one will be set up much as this one. This one will have very similar builds to that one. And generally speaking, things might maybe, possibly be okay. But I am very, very concerned for our lack of food right now. Very concerned. Indeed. We are... Yeah, we're a bit low. But that's going to be it for now, I think. I hope you've enjoyed and will be joining me for the next episode. We are working on the geotherm. It's going to need a fair number of components, and there's going to be a lot of steel involved in getting this set up. But hopefully it won't be too far away. But that is going to be it from me. So, as ever, remember to like if you liked, sub if you haven't. But until next time, do take care, everyone.